Welcome back to Cuttin Corners. My name is Carson Youngblood.
And I am Nathan Claflin. Wow, I'm a little loud today. Hold on. Okay, I barely turned the knob.
You're just
we should be fine now.
You're just excited to be here.
I am excited to be here. It is 4:30 on a lovely Wednesday afternoon. Sorry about that. We had some stuff going on. You had stuff going on Monday. I had stuff going on Tuesday. So all in all, it just kind of didn't work out. So we had to push it back to Wednesday. But we're here, and hopefully we have, an exciting one today.
Yes, it's been a busy week. How's your week been?
My week has been, so far, it's been splendid. Just, surviving through school. It's EOC time, so all the testing. I'm done with my testing.
I got a bio EOC tomorrow.
You're still taking bio?
Well, I'm in AP bio, but I still have to take the EOC.
Okay.
So I'm honestly kind of cooked on that, but it'll be fine.
Yeah, no.
I'd rather record than go home and study. This is for you guys. I am sacrificing my grades in school to come record Cuttin Corners.
Yeah, because I'm sure he'd actually go home and study. I finished pretty much like everything up for me. I did my final presentation for AP seminar yesterday, so now it's a matter of just waiting out till that final exam. I've just kind of been chilling, getting through all the boring classes that we'll be stuck in for 5 hours. It's been kind of a drag, I won't lie.
Yeah. I can't wait the summer. We'll have plenty of time to do extra stuff and walk in on the podcast and all the other fun stuff that...
Lock in on all the other fun stuff?
The cat was messing with me. The cat was making noises. I got sidetracked. They can't even see it on camera.
He does make noises. Well, as long as he's right here,
we'll go ahead and hit that,
Say hi, everybody. Nope, you're not going anywhere, buddy. Oh, gosh.
Oh.
Yeah, okay.
Put the mic down. Here we go. I got you.
This ferocious beast is... Hey there. Look at this. Sweet cat. His name is Roger. Roger, meow on the mic if Carson Hocevar wins his first championship this year. You heard it here first.
Cat wasn't my idea.
Jesus. He was just down here, and I wanted to let him down here, so...
What was I saying?
What were you saying?
Yeah, we got some fun, exciting things planned this summer for the podcast. We should be able to get some guests on here. We didn't race this past weekend. Did you enjoy your weekend? You got a weekend off?
I did enjoy my weekend, although, I don't really do any demanding labor there. I am as sweet as pie. Changing one tire had me feeling like I was, blue collar. But no, I sit there and I record videos and I take pictures. So, Hey,
you're learning though. You do more each time you're at the racetrack. You changed 2 tires, and you got the jack going, and so you pretty much a NASCAR pace.
Yeah, exactly. I'm the next Jason Kelsey. Did you see that Jason Kelsey?
Yes, we'll get into that. He won. He won it in his first O'Reilly start. He won.
It's so funny. I can't believe that.
No.
It's just doing anything. But, it makes sense.
Might as well.
Wants all the big, burly men to hold fuel.
He didn't even, fuel the car. He handed the fuel can to the fueler.
That's, wild. You could be, a full... you could have your, you can afford a house off holding, a fuel pump, but not even fueling the car. Just handing the fuel guy the fuel pump.
I wonder if they have an actual person that a designated person that does that every week, or they just he wants to do something just give him this random job.
Yeah, I think they might, because the fuel guy's not gonna go back over the pit and go grab another one. So I wonder if they swap off. Is Jason Kelsey does it more he'll eventually get to fuel the car.
Is he gonna do it again? He probably
just a one-time thing?
Probably. I think he was filming something for one of his shows.
Oh.
Yeah. Well, then he doesn't care about NASCAR that much. He was just there for the. Cool, though. He was just there for the press.
Free money, really.
Mm-hmm. No, I'm glad you had a good relaxing weekend. We didn't race. I had the opposite of a relaxing weekend.
Uh-oh.
I was off. I was in Pigeon Forge doing a
Oh,
Crazy race. So Saturday I ran a 5K and then a 10K. Saturday I ran a 5K and a 10K, which is 3 miles and then 6 miles. And then Sunday I ran a half marathon, which was 13.1. So I'm still trying to recover, but I got to be in peak physical condition so I can drive my race car to the max.
Yep, nothing screams athleticism like pushing a gas pedal.
Yes, and turning left.
Did you see the stuff about Stephen A. Smith? Like Kevin Harvick was getting mad at Stephen A. Smith on the Speed Channel after Stephen A. Smith like made some like comment like saying golfers and NASCAR drivers are not athletes because it requires no athleticism.
Yeah, no, I saw that. That's been a debate for a long time.
Really?
So I would say race car driver, not with him in general, but just I would. We can. Yeah, well, we can go ahead and get into that as our first topic. I think race car drivers are athletes.
Yeah, so do I.
What do you think? I mean,
I guess I should have said no. That would have been a lot more entertaining.
No, I mean, no. I want your like honest because
Well, I mean,
you've seen me after the races. I'm not like getting out like
taken out like. Every time this dude steps out of that tiny Legends car, like he downs like 3 or 4 bottles of water. So like I mean, like it definitely takes stuff out of you. Like even like. I'm not comparing it to like a Legends car, but like whenever I go karting, rarely, like usually like you get a little worn out by the end of it. It depends on what carts you're racing.
It's a different type of like athleticism. You don't need to be like this jacked like football lineman. You don't need to be like 350 like 6 foot.
It does take like a shocking amount of like endurance and like like it's definitely like it's a sport.
Yeah, I mean, every sport has like their different like.
Yeah, and it's like I don't know. I think sports are like defined by like competition and how you compete. Like you can't. I don't think like judgment call events are sports. Like someone like marching band. We both do marching band. I don't think marching band's a sport.
No, you can't call march.
You can take the exact same show and take it to 100 different judges. One will call you the best marching band on the planet, and one will call you the worst marching band on the planet. Whereas, like, if you look at like a NASCAR team, like Dale Earnhardt, you can't make a judgment call and say, "Oh, Dale Earnhardt's not a good driver," even though he won all these races in like a single season. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
And same with like a football team. Like, you can't just say New England wasn't good and what was that season they went like 17-0. Oh, and lost in the Super Bowl to Eli Manning. Like you can't just say like, no, the Patriots are bad.
Yeah,
like, I don't think they're good.
Mm-hmm.
But what you can do that. If your judge has a bad day in marching band, like there goes your competition. Or like say like your band director, and the judge aren't on the greatest terms. There goes your competition. Same with like competitive cheer, winter guard, all of those sort of events. I just maybe they're obviously still like.
Would you call cheer a sport?
Call cheer?
Cheer.
No.
Because I don't know. I would challenge that because I think you do have to be athletic to do it.
Well, you don't got. Well, that's like okay. Then DCI is a sport. You got to be athletic to do DCI.
Do you though?
Yeah. Have you seen DCI people?
Yeah. I mean,
you gotta like.
I guess that's where the debate is. Because cheerleaders, they're like you got like the flex. They're like flexible and.
That is true, and like.
I know I couldn't go do it.
Actually, yeah. Now that I think about it, that would make a lot of like Olympic events like. That would make skiing is not a sport. That would make gymnastics not a sport. That would make I don't know how gymnastics is scored. Is that judgment call?
I don't know.
That one might be a little more. I don't know. I'm not gonna speak too much on fields, but I guess that is where the debate is because like I'm not gonna deny that like everything I said like winter guard, marching band, cheer, particularly cheer, requires like a lot of athleticism. But like, if cheer's a sport, then marching band is a sport. Are sports defined by competition or the athleticism of the people participating?
I don't know. That's where
yeah.
I don't think that's it. Sports aren't really like.
What is?
There's not like a drawn out. I guess
Actually, you think we can get a Google definition on this?
maybe.
What does Google define a sport as?
I don't know, because you have like
Okay.
a professional sport. You have the best of the best at that thing, and I would assume. Yeah, the keyboard also doesn't have
Yep.
A, S, or D.
Yeah, no.
So this is gonna be rough trying to get this to pull up.
It works. Okay. Definition of sport can, according to Google, a sport is an activity involving physical exertion, skill, and often competition. So cheer is a sport. Marching band is a sport. Winter guard is a sport. Gymnastics is a sport. NASCAR is a sport. And then often competition, because a marching band competition.
Is marching band physical though? Like
You're out there walking. I mean, have you seen DCI? You seen the crap they do?
yeah, I guess that's where it. If you were to go do it professionally, maybe I would consider that probably.
Yeah, but I mean, like, marching band still requires like physical,
It does
physical
take
exertion. Like,
yeah.
I mean, you're a much more athletic person than me. Like, I'm kind of a bum. I never did sports when I was young. Like, I mean, when I was real young, I did, but like through.
No, you'll catch. I'll be like winded after like if we run it like back to back.
I mean,
Like
if
I'll
we
be
sit there
winded.
and do it, yeah, and just like
So,
any
like-
other practice.
I feel like it could fall either way. That's the thing that's like where the debate comes in.
Yeah, it depends on what you personally view a sport as.
But I mean, you don't really like. The only thing I would say about that though, you don't like go into like it is physical. Like it does like I guess stamina would be the good word for it. But you're not like training for like to like
No.
run it. You know?
And like, I mean, every sport has like different skill sets and requirements. Like, I will say, like, your high school marching band requires nowhere near as much like practice as like cheer, especially like competitive cheer or like any competition sport. Like, our marching band practices compared to like the football players' practices is like night and day. You know, like, I mean, all things considered, like something like marching band would be like the most tame of sports, but it also requires a lot. You couldn't make a football player
requires-
a marching band
yeah.
because like they don't know how to play an instrument, let alone walk correctly and play
Yeah,
an instrument.
you couldn't take.
It's a lot of drill to memorize as well. Just because, you know, they're not running around, it's a lot of mental things.
I agree.
So, yeah, I guess it all depends on like what you. Let's stop for a minute.
Yeah, this is the time that the cat exits the room. Gosh, way to go, cat. Way to go.
Gotta love him. Say hi. He said hi. Hey.
No, I want him out of this room. Like, go take him up there.
Where do you think I'm putting him?
Get him out. Cuttin Corners is about to be rebranded to the Carson Youngblood Racing Podcast.
Chill.
You're about to get fired.
Chill. Hey, with that, where are you gonna record without me, huh?
We'll find a new location.
Uh-huh.
I'll need to find a computer too.
Yeah. Okay,
We are back.
we are back.
I'm sure I'm gonna edit that. I'm gonna edit this video and make it look like it was. I'm gonna make it look funny. It'll be good.
Yeah, all right. Are we gonna edit the audio?
Where? Yeah, you got that. Where's our like actual like audio thing at?
What do you mean our audio thing at?
I wanna see the time. Okay.
So anyway, after that short distraction, next up we have
Yeah, we rambled on about sports
the
for
definition
15.
of sports.
The intro has lasted 15 minutes.
yeah. Well, you wanted to talk about Cordeal next. Finally on our first topic after
Yes,
15 minutes.
Thought we both every time we say it's gonna be a short episode, like
Yeah.
we're about to knock this thing out in 30 minutes. Like we're already halfway and we're just starting.
Literally what we were saying like on the way here is like, okay, this is gonna be a short one. We both got crap to do, and here we are. But no, that just means we'll speed through some other. I mean, some of this shouldn't take too long.
No, this shouldn't take too long. Yes, I did not race this weekend. I was out killing myself running.
Careful now.
Not in like a suicidal way, like in a I was helping my body develop into my peak physical condition.
Yep.
But as I was running along the road and found the bridge,
that is politically incorrect.
I thought about jumping when I got to the bridge.
That is politically incorrect.
I thought about jumping. I was about on mile 7 going up this hill, and I saw the bridge, and I almost rolled myself over the side.
Imagine what the therapist lady who gave a presentation at our school would think right now.
Let's move on to Cordele.
Okay, Cordele.
Let's move on to Cordele Motor Speedway. I did not race this weekend. I didn't kill myself either.
We're going just right back into it. Right back into it.
Legends cars were at Cordele this weekend though, and I had the chance. I watched it on Racing America, and Cooper Gall. He won my. We'll just stick with my race. He won my race this week. He won last time we were there too when I finished 3rd. So that's the 77 Speed Shop teammate. Good for him. So it got rained out. It was interesting to see the start. Like qualifying got rained out. So he had to start like in the very back, and like it's funny how always the pill draw works where the slowest cars end up first.
Yeah.
And like the fastest ones end up in the back. So total chaos, just everyone trying to get through. But he got up to the front and it was going good. And then one crazy. I showed you the video of the wreck. Yeah. Emma Britt and Ian Hampton. They got in turn. I think it was like 3 laps to go. They got into each other coming off of turn 4. Both. I think it could have been avoided, but I mean they're both super talented racers. I wasn't there. All I saw was like the one replay. They're both really talented race car drivers. So I'm sure it wasn't malicious, but like they both have two.
Ask, do you think it's just a racing incident?
I think it was just a racing incident. They
it was a pretty big wreck.
I think like those cars are definitely like.
Do you think we're able to get the clip in here?
Probably. I was gonna try to. I'll put it in there.
If we have the clip, if he's good enough at editing to get the clip in here, it's right here.
Now they're gonna stay together. 2nd, 3rd, 4th, Soto, Hampton, and Britt as they enter to turn number 3. Tell you, Emma Britt looking for a little bit more in turn number 4. Little bit of rubbing going on. Oh, hard hit in the wall. Trouble in turn number 4. And they get together.
All right. Well, as for you people listening on audio, you don't get that privilege.
No, but that gives you an excuse to go to
our YouTube.
It's Youngblood Racing on YouTube. You can find Cuttin Corners. It's a playlist under Youngblood Racing. So if you're getting really crazy, then you can also go to Carson Youngblood and see us too.
Yeah.
With our race day vlogs.
Yep. Anyway, is that all you have about Cordele?
Yeah, which sucks. They totaled out their cars. I think I wasn't there, but the way it looked, their cars were like pretty bad. That Emma Britt got some crazy airtime. I don't think I've seen that kind of airtime at Cordele. Like
it was like crazy.
It was a head-on hit. Like,
but then again, I mean, like for a Legends car, like that's about as you said. You've told me in the past, like that's about as big as tracks get for Legends cars.
Yeah, pretty much.
It doesn't get much bigger than that. So like, I guess if they were gonna lift anywhere, it'd be Cordele. So.
Yeah, no, I agree with that. But I wanted to hit on that with Cordele. This is also interesting about Cordele. So you were there. There was like no one in the stands when you went to Cordele. They had free admission.
Free?
Free admission this last race. Grandstands packed.
No way.
Grandstands packed.
Really?
Yep. So I don't know what they're.
So it's not a population issue.
But they jacked up the prices. So someone down there, I heard about it. They went to go get a hot dog, and it was like, or a corn dog, and it was like $10 for a corn dog.
In the pits as well, like it was like $14 for a thing of chicken tenders, and when I ordered food at Cordele, like I had to spend like $12, and I just ordered. I don't even remember what I ordered. I think I ordered like a burger and the smallest fries of my whole life, and. Like, I mean, they were decent. Not $12 decent.
Mm-mm.
But like a couple of my fries fell as she was handing it to me, and like I was like actually about to lose it because I waited 10 minutes in line, paid $12, and like I just watched probably a fourth of my fries fall out of the thing. So she gave me a singular chicken tender to compensate, and like, oh, $14 chicken tender, huh? This is probably going to be worth it. No. No. I've never had a more mediocre chicken tender in my entire life. It tastes exactly like if you, yes, you, watching, attempted to make a chicken tender.
Dang.
Except you didn't put... okay, imagine you tried to make a chicken tender, but you don't have a deep fryer and you don't have seasoning. Like, you just have chicken. And, like, a microwave. I couldn't even taste salt. It was just chicken with like the most like cartoonish breading. Like it looks like breading that was like put on the chicken tender to try and make you think they actually deep fried it. It was so like mediocre. It wasn't bad.
Yeah,
but it was just
it wasn't bad. You just spent you just spent a minute talking about how bad the chicken tender was.
Said it was disgusting. I'm saying it was so mediocre.
You enjoyed eating it. You thought it tasted good, but it was the worst thing you ever tasted in your whole life.
No, I didn't say I enjoyed it. That is not what I said. It was...
Would you buy the chicken tenders again?
No.
No?
No. Absolutely. And they give you like 4 chicken tenders for $14. No, it's almost $5 a tender, and it's the most mediocre tenders. Like, I mean, McDonald's has worse chicken tenders, you know. But like, for $14.
Yeah. But yeah, I know Anderson, they charge $15 for the grandstands. I don't know what Cordele charges, but I know it's more than that. And Anderson's packed. But I just thought that was interesting. Grandstands were full, and they did free admission. So
that's wild.
I guess it's not and you know no one down there has anything better to do with their time.
Exactly.
Like there's nothing to do around Cordele except go to the racetrack.
Yeah.
So like, I don't know. I just thought that was interesting. We can move on to our next topic.
Yes.
This is the reason we didn't record on Monday.
Oh yes, it was. Yep.
Because we were getting set. Nathan, this is kind of like you figured all this logistics out for us. You can start us off with this.
I found a racing league on Roblox. It's like kind of like a arcade, like NASCAR type deal. You know, just like for fun, no money involved. But I think it's a good branding opportunity. You know, put our name out there, put their name out there, so kind of mutually beneficial. If you are interested in finding out more about the league, the Breeze Airway Cup Series on TikTok. I know you can go to their page and then find more information from there. But we'll be racing in it this Saturday in their D2 race because apparently we cannot race D1.
We suck. We are awful.
Yeah, we are awful. Apparently.
We better finish like 1-2. If we go out here and like on Roblox, professional race car driver over here. If I go out here and run last on a Roblox racing league in D2, not even like their premier division.
That's what I picked a smaller one too, because like there were other bigger ones, and like okay, some of these guys have probably been driving like Roblox race cars for like longer than he's been racing real cars, so we're just gonna get smoked. Because, you know, the difference between a Roblox race car and a real race car is probably pretty big.
Dude, I was swerving. I look so funny over there. Like, I'm in my sim, like my racing sim I practice for to get better at racing. And I'm over there, like, playing Roblox, like, trying to, like, get the wheel to turn and, like, all kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Funniest thing ever. Like, professional rig, and I'm playing Roblox.
Yeah, imagine your dad
I look like one of those bums that, like, sit in their room all day and play, like, have like professional setups to like
just grind like NASCAR 25, like $10,000 racing sim, and they only play NASCAR 25 in like one iRacing track.
Yeah.
But yeah, we're racing this Saturday at Auto Club at, it's actually kind of early.
12:30?
Yeah, 12:30 in the afternoon, Eastern time, of course, because we live in Georgia. So we don't know how it's gonna go. That's Monday. We had something going on for school Monday, but then we went home and practiced. Did 50 laps at Auto Club, which is the
full race.
actual race. And
we had a pretty good race, like us two.
We think we're doing good, but like we're sitting there thinking like, okay, we're racing each other pretty good, but neither of us have ever done this before. So like, is our good racing good compared to everyone else's, or are we like actually just going to get smoked? You know,
I don't
we're
know.
going to be competing battle for like 25th place. I don't think there's going to be that many cars.
I don't even think there's going to be that many cars, but like,
I think there should be like 15-ish.
maybe, hopefully.
It's a smaller league. But yeah, I guess if it...
Is it broadcast? I don't even...
we don't know if it's broadcast.
Dude,
the one thing I don't like about this league
you cannot find any information.
There's no centralized point where I have to ask for information, and I end up having to ask the same like 2 guys for everything, and I think they're starting to get sick of me.
If I get like... I'm just gonna like do whatever I'm like, oh, I didn't know, like I can't find any rules, so I'm just gonna like go crazy and do whatever
that's kind of just like what I'm thinking, like use like this first race as like a little learning experience, figure out what we can and cannot get away with. But we're looking forward to it. It'll be a lot of fun. I guess next week, next Monday, hopefully we'll
talk about it. Yeah, I don't know if there's clips of it or something somewhere we can like put them in here. That'll be interesting.
Yeah, I'll record the entire race. We can throw clips in there if you want.
Okay. Yeah, you got that.
So, yeah, we'll look forward to it. If it doesn't go anywhere, then I guess you'll never hear about it again. But we're hoping it'll be.
If we go run last, then you won't see any footage for it, and we'll never talk about this again.
If we end up finishing like P15,
or if we wreck each other, then like it's over too. Like the whole podcast, it's all over. If I get dumped in this Roblox league, like it's done. I'm just quitting everything.
I'd want to put like if you accidentally wreck me, I would have put that clip in there because that'd be funny.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's keep an ear open for that. If you're interested, head on over there. You're interested in joining or just watching. I know they let you like get on and like listen in to the race. I think have to join their Discord server and someone's streaming the race in there. I don't know if they do YouTube or Twitch. It remains to be seen. So yeah, if that's right up your alley, you want to hear about what we're doing or watch us race and hopefully not get last. We'll figure it out. Go ahead and head on over to the Breeze Airway Cup Series on TikTok and join up and follow.
Eventually, I think we might live stream eventually on Youngblood Racing.
If
we can get once we get smart enough to figure it out, and if we don't run last, then we might live stream because that'd be kind of funny.
It would be. It's just like a fun little sideshow. Moving on next, we have Formula One. They did not race this week as they haven't
raced since March 29th.
Yeah, it's
so exactly a month today.
Oh, wow. Yeah, so it's been a minute. They are on, I guess they can't say it like delay.
Yeah, I guess they canceled 2 races.
Yeah, because, every event that is going on in a certain part of the world right now, I won't say where, but you know where. It
starts with an I and ends with a...
What? It starts with an I. Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, I was thinking of the Middle East and like, what? The Middle East, neither middle or east starts with an I.
It starts with an M.
Yeah, and ends with a
T? Yeah, T. I can spell.
That part of the world. Okay, I know what you were talking about now.
Yeah, okay.
Due to everything going on over there, both Formula One and every other racing league that,
is around that area.
Heads around that area. I'm sure, like, especially in, like, areas like Dubai with, like, high population, like, cities. Populated cities that have, like, racetracks, like, I'm sure they're all canceling, like, European leagues I can't pronounce the name of. So, it sucks. No Formula One. I'm sure Formula One fans are very upset that the only thing they have to tune in to now is IndyCar and NASCAR. Or I guess there's probably like drift stuff that's like still going, or like just European.
Who watches
racing.
drift? Ain't nobody sitting down to watch drift racing.
People do it. You got to respect every form of motorsport.
I respect it. I'm just saying, like,
Does he?
I don't.
Yeah, hesitating.
But F1, they go to Miami this week. It'll be interesting. I'll be interested to see who gets more viewers, NASCAR or F1 in the U.S.
Yeah, that would be interesting. Although I do have a sneaking suspicion, as it's going to be Formula One.
Well, NASCAR's had it like slightly the past few years. Like in America, it's still been NASCAR slightly, but like I don't know anymore.
And I mean, over the past like few years, like NASCAR has been growing in growth. It's been on the incline ever since
a little bit. This year it's kind of tanked. Like TV's ratings have been down every race. I think this year.
The commissioner, was it Brian France?
Brian Phelps, I think.
Phelps.
I think
the
so.
Swimmer?
No.
That's Michael. Where did Phelps come?
No. I'm not crazy.
No, not the current one. Is what you're talking about? I'm talking about Brian France.
Oh, hold on.
The one who got arrested and stepped down.
Yeah, okay, yeah, I got you. I know who you're talking about.
Yeah,
a bunch of NASCAR officials stepped down a few weeks ago, or like a few days ago.
Really?
Yeah, I
didn't hear about that.
Yeah, I didn't read into it too much, to be honest, but like after the lawsuit stuff, like when like 2311 just like trashed NASCAR and exposed like all their like documents and like all the stuff they were saying about the teams and other racing leagues and stuff, they're all like, I think there's like one or two of the original people still there.
That's wild.
But like everyone's stepping down or getting fired or whatever.
Makes sense though.
I know the teams had I saw this somewhere, the teams had like a group chat with like all the officials. They just like removed the president of NASCAR because like they weren't trying to deal with that.
That's funny.
But yeah, it'll be interesting to see how Miami and NASCAR goes this week at Kansas, right?
Yeah.
No, I'm crazy.
Kansas was, whoa.
No. I'm thinking about my my iRacing league. I had an iRacing race last night. I won.
I saw you on iRacing. You won. Nice job, dude.
White flag. One more time around for Carson Youngblood. Heading down into turn 3 and 4 for the final time tonight. It has been one crazy battle all night long. Carson Youngblood now the winner here at Nashville Fairgrounds.
I won. I was such a weapon. I was kind of a weapon.
See if you can.
Some of these people are probably going to listen to this too.
Oh, actually.
That were in this league. They're agree.
Afterward?
Did I what? Yeah, I advertised in Discord. But Outcast Motorsport, you can check them out on YouTube. Outcast Motorsports Network. They usually drop, I think they stream live on Twitch their races on Tuesdays and Thursdays, and then they drop the video on YouTube soon after. But the first like half of the race I like caused 2 cautions and like it was
what a guy.
But then I kind of locked in and like just in one. So
nice, good for you.
So hopefully that'll keep. That was fun.
Legend.
I enjoy that. But what was I doing?
What were you doing?
What was I doing? I was gonna.
We were gonna check the NASCAR.
Oh yeah, because I don't know where. I'm a bum.
No clue.
I have no idea. Oh, they're going to Texas. That'll be a bummy race. Texas.
Texas? No, Texas is a fun one. It's where Anthony Alfredo lit the track on fire. That's where Dale Earnhardt Jr. got his first win, right?
Chief stat guy, yeah. We will get into that later though. Okay, we can move on. We can go to Talladega now.
Yeah. Oh yes, Talladega. So, yeah, first off, let's start. Trucks did not race. When do they ever race? They never race.
ARCA raced.
ARCA did race.
Nothing really to talk about that. Cletus McFarland almost won his first race. That would have been a wild story. But he didn't. I don't really have too much to say about that, but whenever he races, everyone's paying attention. He had like some 3 million people watching his onboard camera for like not even a top 3 NASCAR series. So pretty good for him. And if he wins a race, then all I can say is I better win an ARCA race sometime in my life, or I'm a bum. He's I've raced more than he has in his whole life.
Really?
I think so.
And he almost won an ARCA race. That means you could almost win an ARCA race, right?
Well, I say race professional races. He puts on like these like little, like the ghetto cars you see.
Yeah.
He puts on like 500 lap.
Really, what we're gonna call them?
The
front wheel drive.
The less funded race cars at Anderson Motor Speedway. He'll take about like 50 of them and put them on a racetrack and run 500 laps.
Oh, good Lord.
And like driver swaps, like NASCAR, like Carson Hocevar comes out and does it.
Oh, wow,
like,
that's cool.
He'll get like random people to come out like NASCAR drivers, like all kind of people, professional people, and they'll like one driver will run half the race, and like they'll come in and drive to a driver swap, and like they'll have like a chicane in the middle of like the oval track. It's like all kind of stuff. So they do have fun with that. But he finished second in his in Talladega, so good job to him. That's really all I have to hit on.
Who won the ARCA race? Do you know?
I can't pronounce his. I can't pronounce his name.
Oh.
I'm gonna try here.
And I'm gonna, we're gonna talk about the O'Reilly race next, and I'm gonna keep it a real one with you. I was not watching the O'Reilly race. I was busy like all day Saturday.
Andy. I don't want to butcher it. Andy Drklowski?
Andy. Oh yeah, I can't pronounce that. Oh no, Jankowiak. Andy won.
Andy won. Andy from Toy Story.
Yeah, Andy. Just Andy. It's like what's her name? Zendaya. Just no whatever that last. Just Andy. But the O'Reilly race. You want to tell us who the winner is?
Corey Day.
Oh, I did see. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, because he got his first win, right?
Yeah, he got his first win. All three, ARCA, O'Reilly, and Cup, all three first-time winners.
Cup race.
We'll get to it. We'll get to it. We'll get to it. Yeah, we can go back. Jason Kelsey.
Oh yes, Jason Kelsey
on the pit crew.
Corey Day's pit crew.
Winning in his first. It's funny. Like he's in all like the victory lane pictures too. He really like thought he did something important there. Don't blame me. Anyone watching?
He's a crucial part of the team. Who else was gonna hold that? The fuel pump. Who else was gonna hold it? Were you gonna hold it?
No, I probably could.
Yeah.
It's probably too heavy for me, to be honest. Like those things are like actually like 100 pounds.
Yeah, makes sense why he's doing it then. But yeah, his first ever time.
Actually, I could probably do it. I could do it by myself.
This is further sentiment to prove that NASCAR is rigged. Just because Jason Kelsey is there, we're letting Corey Day win.
Yeah, it's all rigged.
It's all rigged.
Staged and rigged and.
Yep, ever since
all this.
Dale Earnhardt.
Look at all that. Jason Kelsey joins NASCAR and pit crew and wins.
Cody Ware is paid off. Joey Logano is paid off. Alex Bowman is paid off. But what else is there really to say about the O'Reilly race that happened?
Not really much. I mean, O'Reilly continues to be the best racing out of any of the series. RCR didn't win, which is they usually win all the super speedways, so good to see a change in that. Not really much else to say about it because I didn't really watch much of it. Yeah. To be honest, because I was running.
Oh yeah, you were running. Yeah, that makes sense. So moving on to the big one.
The Cup race.
Let's take a gander at these predictions. Who'd you pick to win?
I picked Kyle Busch.
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't a terrible. It could have been worse. He finished 10th. He was running like third at one point in the race. It could have been worse.
Who did I pick to win?
You picked Carson Hocevar.
First time winner at Talladega. Carson at Alyssa Liu Hocevar won his first ever race. Have you heard about that? Him and Alyssa Liu? So okay, small little tangent. I think he was live streaming one time. Have you ever caught one of his live streams?
I've seen like the clips from him.
Yeah, he's so funny. I've watched one on like TikTok. He's actually hilarious. But it was in a different one. Like apparently like someone in his chat told him Alyssa Liu, the gold medalist ice figure skating. Figure skater, gold medal Olympics America. You know who I'm talking about. Apparently he like added her on like Instagram or Twitter or something trying to get her attention when someone told him she was single. It was really funny. And I believe it was either before Talladega or before Kansas. He had a Sabrina Carpenter shirt on under the fire suit, which is pretty funny. But yeah, Carson Hocevar gets his first win. Iconic celebration, driving the car around, leaning out the window.
That was wild. I didn't know once he was like sitting there, like trying to like on the side of it, trying to like figure out to do it. I was like, oh, he's about to try to drive it like that. And then I thought he was gonna end up in the wall.
Yeah, so
that would have been funny.
Clint Boyer thought he was going in the wall.
That would have been hilarious if he would have ended up wrecked in the wall.
What I thought was actually really cool is like when he did the burnout on the wall and then got out of the car and then walked down the wall and like everyone's rushing like to the front, holding hats out and like cheering him on. Like, I think that's an underrated moment. They don't show that in the clips, really.
Yeah.
He didn't even get the checkered flag until, like, way later.
Everyone was, like, so hyped to, like...
I know.
You could, like...
People haven't been this, like, excited for a driver since, like, Chase Elliott, honestly.
Yeah. Do you think Carson Hocevar could win most popular driver over Chase Elliott?
Absolutely.
I feel like a lot of people say that, like, every year. Like, that someone might win it, but, like...
I think, if Carson, like...
And we saw a lot of Carson Hocevar stuff at Atlanta.
Yeah.
Like, he was like, you did not see people screaming when Austin Cindric, like, made a pass. Like, Hocevar was back in, like, 20th, and, like, he made a pass, and, like, people were screaming.
Well, and it's, like, it's for the same reason, like, people like Dale Earnhardt. Like, as much as I like Chase Elliott, but obviously he does have some, like, amount of nepotism with, you know, him being Bill Elliott's kid. Carson Hocevar, I mean, there's no Hocevar family.
Yeah.
That's in NASCAR.
It's just him.
And he's like a relatable guy. I mean, you can go to his live stream and talk to the guy.
And yeah.
I follow him on TikTok. Like, he literally, like, just goes and comments on people's TikToks, like, that aren't even related to racing. Like, he'll just be in someone's comment section, and it's really funny. He's a funny guy, great personality, entertaining to watch. Oh my gosh, he is so entertaining to watch.
Have you seen like 2 years ago in like I guess it was Xfinity at the time, O'Reilly, they were like rain delayed, and he just like they were like doing an interview with him, and like somehow it ended up he ended up with the microphone, and like the camera guy just followed him around for like 20 or 30 minutes. He just interviewed random drivers, like
that's hilarious.
Just walking around the garage.
I love Chase Elliott, but Chase Elliott would never do that.
Yeah.
I for the longest time I loved Ross Chastain. Ross Chastain would never do that. My favorite NASCAR driver of all time.
I think Ross Chastain would be more like in all that stuff if he was running better than he is. If he had a better car, you know? If he was winning more, he'd be more like...
I think, he's a lot more entertaining when he's happy. And like,
because like you're gonna...
like Kyle Busch. Like, he's a lot more of an entertaining guy when like he has actually something to compete for and he actually gets upset at things.
No, he's got a new crew chief.
Oh, did he?
This week, or not, going into the next weekend at Texas, he's going to have a new crew chief. It's wild to listen to him and his crew chief like just argue on the radio the whole race. It's like, he's like, so we made this adjustment on the car. Why are you still back here? He's like, oh, I don't know. Why don't you like bleep, 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 come drive this car? And like, I'm just an idiot. Like, we're running 30th. Next to Cody Ware. Oh, no, there goes Cody Ware. He just passed me. You go drive the car.
But, I mean, that's how Kyle Busch has always been. Like, you can go back to his Joe Gibbs racing.
Except for now, he's at Joe Gibbs racing, he'd be like, the car sucks, and he's like in second or leading. Like, now he's actually getting passed by Cody Ware.
And like, I guess now he actually
is getting passed by Cody Ware, and like he's like
before it was just kind of him being dramatic, but it was entertaining. Probably not for his crew, but I feel like he'd be a lot more entertaining. Like, and I guess that goes for a lot of drivers as well. Like some of the young, more fun guys.
Yeah.
But yeah, even when Carson Hocevar like runs towards the back, like he's still entertaining. Like,
yeah, because he's always
because of
like
things like that.
Yeah.
So but yeah, he wins. Carson Hocevar was the only correct prediction.
Out of our 10 predictions, none of them. He was the only one in the top
only
5. I got close on. There was that big pileup. There was the huge pileup. Like
Noah Gragson and Austin Dillon were both running up towards the front. Kyle Busch was running up towards the front at the end there, and just like
Austin Dillon almost
insane. So that
was funny. He wasn't even like remotely in the top 5 on that last lap, and somehow like timing and scoring put him in first, like for a good 30 seconds after the race.
That's like, I watched Carson Hocevar cross the finish line, and then I'm watching the standings, and like, no, Austin Dillon is in pit lane right now with his car flipped over. He did not win, I promise you.
Way to go, Fox.
Yeah.
Fox always can find some way to
try and screw it up. That's NASCAR's rigged. They wanted Austin Dillon to win. But yeah, you picked Kyle Busch, Ryan Blaney, Austin Cindric, Stenhouse.
Stenhouse finished 6th. He was like pushing. He was up there. I think he was pushing Hocevar, maybe. He was in the second lane. I know that. Like, I think Hocevar was in the front.
Alex Bowman ended up pushing Hocevar across.
Yeah, because he finished 3rd. I think Ricky Stenhouse Jr. was like in the second lane.
He was up there, but then he was involved in that wreck with Austin Dillon.
Like the coming to the white flag.
His radio, like he was mad.
Stenhouse?
Yeah.
When is he not mad?
Yeah, true.
Or causing, right? He can't. Ricky Stenhouse Jr. can't say anything. Like, if you're gonna cause a wreck, like the amount of wrecks he's caused in his career, like he can't say anything. Like if I were to go out and just like dump somebody, like if they came back and like wrecked me, I'd be mad, but like, I'd expect it. Like you can't be like,
why'd he wreck me?
Yeah,
that's kind of how like Logano.
And like it's Talladega, like you're pushing, like He's not like, I'm just gonna turn left and like hook.
But even like normally dominant drivers like Ryan Blaney, I picked Larson and Reddick to finish top 5, and
they ran out of that lawsuit power boost.
Yeah, exactly. No, think of something.
Actually, I think he was like in one of the first front few rows when that big pileup happened.
Well, next week is Texas and some random bum track, so I wouldn't be shocked if Tyler Reddick goes and gets his 6th win there. So yeah, no, nothing from them. But Alex Bowman was the highest finishing Hendrick car. Where did William Byron even finish?
Still scrolling.
Yep.
35th, 69 laps down.
He must have wrecked.
I think he was in that one with Bubba Wallace, probably.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it's the big one.
Big one. Is Bubba Wallace bum of the week for like?
Yeah.
Or is Ross Chastain caused it? Like he hit,
probably,
but like
probably I don't know.
I just kind of want to give it to Bubba Wallace because like,
okay,
Bubba Wallace is bum of the week.
Well, okay, all right, fine. But yeah, with that, I advanced my points. I told you last week I told you I was going to come back. So now Carson's only winning by 1 point, although he still has me. So anything here can happen.
We still don't know what we're going to do, like punishment wise.
Yeah, we're getting there. If you are listening, please feel free to leave a comment on this episode.
The poll from last week, Carson Youngblood won the poll from last week against Carson Youngblood and Chase Elliott, by the way.
I saw that. There was that poll. Who is the more entertaining driver?
Entertaining or popular, maybe?
I can't remember
popular.
How I worded it. But
Carson Youngblood is the winner.
Interestingly enough, there was only one vote. And interestingly enough, if you look at the views of that episode...
Chill. Don't drop our views. Chill. Don't drop how many views we got on
I'm just saying that... I wonder who voted Carson Youngblood.
I don't know, but we heard it there. Carson Youngblood won the...
Is it closed?
Probably not.
If you're listening, please feel free to head to episode 11 and listen to it. But secondly, vote in that poll and go ahead and vote Chase Elliott.
Let's see here. We can go look at that.
Oh boy. Wow, 100%.
There's 5 days and
5 days left on our poll. That goes like way into like next Monday.
Yeah.
But yeah, I guess we got to do predictions for next week at Texas.
We're rolling at like 50 minutes.
Yeah, we got to wrap it up here. Okay, so this has all got to go. Boom. I finally won one, so I get the...
Oh, shoot. You do get the first pick.
Yeah. buddy.
You're gonna choose that that lawsuit power boost?
Yeah.
Lawsuit power boost activated?
I was about to say Connor Zilic to troll, but then you were going to say, no, you can't go back. You can't go back. So, yeah, I'm going Tyler Reddick. I almost forgot. Ride the Dente. Carson Hocevar is a winner. Put his car right there.
Ride the
camera
Dente.
cannot see it.
Like at least Carson Hocevar's sponsors are actually promoting like he's like
Yeah.
one of the only like NASCAR. You see him in commercials too.
Yeah, he's very associated with his brand. Like you don't really see like drivers that associated with the brand anymore. Like I Lowe's and Jimmy Johnson, like Lowe's really involved him, and I think Clint Boyer when he was sponsored by
Mobile One.
Mobile One. No, I almost said Valvoline.
Yeah.
Mobile One involved him a lot. But like you never see like Joey Logano in a Shell commercial.
Save at the pump. He was in the Save at the Pump commercials.
Like
Him and Ryan Blaney.
To this day?
No, this was like a year or two ago.
Okay.
Like I always just see a random meme about it. It's like, oh, like he saved it to pump. And like
Whatever.
when he runs out of okay. Never mind. Oh,
Yeah, hurry along. Who's gonna win?
Kyle Larson.
Yeah, pick the same drivers every single week.
They're the only 10 doing anything.
That is, yeah. I feel like it's probably pretty boring hearing us pick the same like couple of drivers every once in a while, but like you got to think like
They're the only 10 doing anything.
this is NASCAR.
Yeah.
Like only 10 drivers do anything,
Yeah.
except for that one year that like 2023 or whatever.
And then you'll have like some random just like come up and run good for one
like
race.
Zane Smith got 5th. Like none of us would have predicted that. Sometimes I kind of forget Zane Smith is even on the field. Like no offense, but like. Okay, like,
shoot! I was gonna bring that
Cody
Echo
Ware-
Park thing too.
Oh.
I totally forgot about that.
Oh, Zane Smith signed that, right?
I think so.
Like I remember, like Cody Ware is more of a bum than Zane Smith. Like Zane Smith is infinitely better than Cody Ware. However, Zane Smith hasn't done something like absolutely insane to like put his name in the media. Like he needs
Indefinitely suspended.
Yeah, he needs to get indefinitely suspended. Which
Daniel.
you could probably. What are you gonna say? What are you gonna say?
So a few weeks ago, we'll finish here. Let's finish predictions,
Right,
and then we'll get
gotta
back
wrap
to it.
up. So it's my pick.
Yeah.
I don't want Ryan Blaney.
Yeah.
You just pick the same old. Are you gonna go with a wild pick? I'll go with a wild pull.
I'm gonna put Hocevar in that.
Okay.
I think Hocevar is gonna.
Give me big boy Brad Keselowski.
Okay. Let me think. I'm gonna do.
Ooh, there's Cole Custer.
I'm not picking Cole Custer.
Why not?
Cole Custer, like
There's scroll up. I saw it.
34th in points. Cole Custer.
If you want someone a little better, I saw Todd Gilliland.
That's not a crazy pick, but I'm gonna go. Joey Logano.
Joey Logano.
Actually,
okay.
wait. Can I take?
Oh yeah. You know what? I'll let you.
I'm gonna. No, I don't want Joey Logano. I want. Who do I want? I actually don't know who I want.
Who do you want?
I'm just gonna do Ty Gibbs because, like, why not?
Okay.
I have no idea this week.
Whatever. If I put the wrong number, crucify me. There's 2 monster cars. I don't know.
Yeah.
Okay. Because I thought I just put down Riley Herbst's number and looked like an idiot, but I should pick Riley Herbst.
You got that. You got that. That's all you.
Nope.
Hey, Riley Herbst is in front of Noah Gragson in points.
Let me take a look at the source material. Let's take a gander. Let's go ahead and scroll on up. I'm not trying to pick.
You got that. You got 2 more.
I do got 2 more. You know what? Give me Chase Elliott. I feel like he's a safe pick. He's not bad at like Texas intermediates, like that kind of style. I trust him.
Ride the Dente. I'm gonna have that song stuck in my head the rest of the day. I'm gonna have that stuck in my head the rest of the day. I'm gonna go, yeah.
Slogan?
Yeah.
You're fifth. No, this is your fourth.
At fourth, I'm gonna go. You already picked Chase, didn't you?
Yeah. There's Denny.
I guess. Or give me Joey Logano.
Oh wow, we're picking him anyway. Yeah, Denny Hamlin's my crazy pick. No, but okay. If you... Do I want to... Okay. If you can... I'm going to pick a bum driver. If you can figure out what bum driver I'm going to pick to finish top 5, I'll give you a point. But actually, let me figure out who I'm picking first.
Tell me, like, are they a top 25 in points or no?
Do you want to both go top 25 and below?
Yeah, the 25 and below, yeah.
Okay. Yes, he is. Well, yeah, he's 25 and below.
Alex Bowman?
No. I'm going with Eric Jones.
Okay, that's not a crazy pick.
Yeah, I wanted to play it kind of safe. I was not going to pick Cody Ware. Actually, I was thinking about it, but then I wanted to play a little risky.
Okay. I have my pick that's in the points, and they're not in the top 25.
They're not in the top 25?
Yes.
Okay, so 25th and below. Like, it could be whoever's in 25th. That's Spinhouse, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Am I allowed to look at the list? Because I have a person in mind, but I can't remember if they're...
Wait, do you get a point if you get this?
Do you want me to?
Not really. Don't look at the list. If you look at the list, you don't get a point.
Okay.
Because I didn't look at the list.
So below at the... You picked dead last BJ McLeod.
I did not.
Oh.
I picked Josh Berry.
That's what I was gonna say. I thought I couldn't remember if he was 24th or not. I was about to say Josh Berry. Oh my god. Oh my, that's so stupid.
28th.
Wait, he's in 28.
Yeah.
Oh my, I thought he was. Okay.
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 Well, that's our prediction. Are you done? Yeah.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Oh, whoa! I gave you Eric Jones.
Whoa.
No, you're getting Josh Berry, buddy.
Okay. Our 30-minute episode has turned into an hour-long episode. 40. Nope.
Yeah,
43.
Yeah, great. No, shut up. I was thinking of Josh Berry.
Dude, I keep losing my earbuds.
Must suck for you, man.
Yeah, you got my pair of earbuds.
Whoa, no, I don't.
Okay, but I think that's about it.
Yeah, that's all
Our
we got.
30-minute episode turned into a hour-long episode.
Yeah. Well, you give the people what they want.
I don't know. Did they want this?
No. Remember, like, follow, share. If we get 100 followers by June, it's almost May. We're pushing it, guys. If we get 100 followers by May, I'll bleach my hair. Mm-hmm. And if we get 200 by June, I'll be dyeing my hair bright teal.
Bright teal.
Or if anyone else has any other suggestions on what color, please go ahead and leave it in the comments. So yeah, like, comment, subscribe, vote Chase Elliott on the little poll. You have 5 days to do so because we need to show this one person, which we don't know who voted Carson Youngblood.
We don't.
We have no clue. So we need to go ahead and, just wrap it up and let's vote Chase Elliott. But yeah, that's about all we have here today. Coming in at just under an hour.
Wow.
59 minutes.
Way to go. Okay. I am Carson Youngblood.
And I am Nathan Claflin.
And we will see you guys on the next episode. Hope you enjoyed.